Hey there, Tim here from Income TV, and today I'm going to give you 7 simple steps to help you get started investing your money. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to help you better understand how you can easily get started investing your money in the stock market. By the end of this video, you will know how to begin investing your money so you can achieve financial freedom and live comfortably in retirement and maybe even retire early. I've created this video for complete beginners, so if you're entirely new to the stock market, you've come to the right place. The first step requires you to take an honest look within and decide whether or not you have the kind of character as well as the resources to withstand a financial loss. Okay, now we know that no one likes losing money, but when you're a stock market investor, you have to be prepared to withstand some financial losses from time to time. So first and foremost, honestly decide whether you can do this while still maintaining your sense of well-being. The fact is that some people take losing money especially hard, and it takes a huge toll on their lives. To avoid this, get real with yourself and make sure you have the kind of character to accept both your losses and your gains with a level head. If you put in the time to really understand your investments, you will most likely see great profits in the long run. But you have to be aware of the possibility that you could lose all of the money that you invest, especially if you aren't doing your research and you don't follow a proven strategy and stick to it. You don't want to be naive going into this or get blindsided by the reality of the stock market. So before we go any further, ask yourself, am I the type of person who can withstand a financial loss and maintain my well-being? If you feel confident about answering yes, then great. Let's move on to the next steps that will help you increase your chances for success. Step number 2 also involves some inner questioning. Ask yourself, am I willing to work hard at this? Being a successful investor requires a great deal of time and effort. You've got to be willing to research companies, products, services, and other investment options, and you have to keep learning as much as you can about stock market investing. It's a complex endeavor that can be rewarding if you're willing to put in the work. If you think being a successful investor means transferring some money and then sitting back and waiting for your returns, you've got to learn the reality of how this works. It really takes time and effort. Investing without doing the work is not really investing at all. It's more like gambling. And while you might get lucky once or twice doing that, your success would be the exception and not the rule. You definitely shouldn't go into this thinking it's a piece of cake. So again, just ask yourself, am I willing to put in the time and effort to be successful at this? Okay, moving on to the third step. Do some research and decide what kind of investor you want to be. There are 3 main categories of investors: long-term investors, short-term investors, and day traders. First, we'll talk a little bit about long-term investors. This can mean investing in the very long-term sense, say 10 years or even for the rest of your lifetime. Or it can mean investing in a stock for, let's say, 1 to 5 years. Generally speaking, anywhere past the 1-year mark can be considered a longer-term investment. Then there are short-term investors. This refers to investors who plan to hold a stock for less than 1 year. Some investors might, for example, only invest their money for one part of the fiscal year. The third category of investors is day traders. These types of traders are constantly trading stocks. So think about it. Out of those 3 categories, which type of trader do you plan to be? It's a good idea to do more research on each one before you decide. Think about the pros and cons of each, and also think about how much time you want to spend working on your investments. This will all help you decide what category of trading is the best fit for you. Moving on to the next step. Step 4 is to start researching companies to get an idea of which company you want to invest in. This is where you'll spend the bulk of your time as an investor. Don't get impatient and invest your money without properly researching prospective investments. You want to be as knowledgeable as you can before buying shares of a given company. You'll probably want to start by researching big companies like Apple, Google, or Amazon and go from there. This step is really important, so take your time and remember to take notes on what you find. Keep researching until you find a company that's consistently showing high revenues and profits. You could also try searching for the fastest growing companies and see why experts recommend investing in them. Make sure to only read articles on well-established and reputable sites. After you've chosen the company you want to invest in, move on to the next step. The fifth key step to smart investing is creating an online trading account. Try searching on Google for the best brokerage firms. Some common ones are Charles Schwab, Fidelity Investments, and TradeStation. Check out some of these firms and see what their trading minimum is. You should find that they mostly range between $7 and $10 a trade. After you decide on a brokerage firm, open an online brokerage account with them and put some money into that account. You might want to start by putting between $100 and $500 into the account. Do whatever you feel comfortable with. Then stick with one stock for now and invest your money into that stock you pick. Step number 6 is to decide what percentage of your monthly income you want to set aside for investments. If you want to see real returns in the stock market, you should be investing money regularly. That doesn't mean you have to buy more shares of your current investments or seek out new stocks every month, but you should be setting aside a portion of your monthly income to invest when a good opportunity presents itself. The amount you set aside is completely up to you, but I recommend choosing an amount that you can live without in the short term. Successful investing requires capital, so the money you set aside for your investments should be money you don't plan on needing in the near future. Even if you're only doing short-term day trades, you still want to roll any profits you make into new trades. The goal here is to accumulate wealth over time, not to make a few extra bucks every month. So think about how much of your monthly income you're willing to set aside for the future, and make sure you're diligent about setting that money aside each month. Finally, step number 7. Now you've chosen a brokerage firm, opened an account, and invested some money. You'll want to monitor your investment and keep track of your returns. If you've decided on day trading or short-term investing, you'll also want to keep doing research on other companies and keep doing the work that's best suited to your type of training. Whatever strategy you choose, commit to seeing it through and leave your emotions out of the equation. It might take some time, but as you continue researching and learning more about your investment strategy, you'll become a more and more savvy investor. So again, the 7 steps we discussed are, number 1, make sure you have the ability to accept fluctuations in the market. Sometimes your investments will go up and sometimes they'll go down. So it's important that you can handle the fact that you may lose money at times. Step number 2, ask yourself if you're willing to put in the time to do the necessary research that's required to avoid losing money. Step 3, decide on what type of investor you want to be. Do you want to trade stocks daily, or do you want to find companies that you can invest in for years at a time? Step 4, research specific companies that you might want to invest in. Step 5, open a trading account. Step 6, decide how much of your monthly income you would like to invest and commit to setting that money aside each month. And finally, step 7, monitor your investments and stick to your strategy no matter what. Leave your emotions out of the equation. Okay, everyone, those are the 7 simple steps to get started investing money easily. Follow those steps and you'll be on your way to achieving financial freedom and living a comfortable life without stressing about money. I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you all lots of luck with your first investments. Don't forget to keep doing research and keep learning as much as you can about stock market investing. Be sure to come back and let me know in the comments section how these tips worked out for you, and feel free to send me any questions that come up along the way. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and tick the bell icon to be notified when we release new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I really hope you enjoyed this video and would love to hear what you thought about the video in the comments below. Every day I pick one comment as the daily comment cash contest winner and award that commenter $50 for simply leaving me your thoughts in the comments section below. So be sure to leave a comment below now, and I will announce the winner in our next video. Do you want to learn from me live on how to become more financially free? Well, then click the link below the video in the description or visit income.tv/live and you will be taken to your Income TV live registration page. Income TV live events are free to attend and happen every Thursday. Each session we will focus on one thing you can add to your online business to get you closer to your financial goals. Also, I never leave these live events without answering every attendee's questions. So this is the perfect opportunity for you to get all your questions answered live and on the spot. And as a special bonus, I will be giving away cash prizes every event just to give you another reason not to miss these events. So make sure you click the link below the video in the description or visit income.tv/live, and I can't wait to see you on the live trainings. One of our goals at Income TV is to help you reach financial freedom. The truth is that freedom looks different for everyone depending on their personality. We discovered we can better serve the different personalities in different ways, which is what we would like to do for you. So if you haven't already, click the link in the description below this video or visit income.tv/quiz and take 30 seconds to complete the quiz so we can better serve you on your way to financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to click the circular image in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and tick the bell icon to get notified whenever we release more new videos to help you increase your income. Go ahead and check out some additional money-making videos right now on the left side of the screen. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.